Hello and welcome to this yoga video today. It's nice that you are back on my channel and that you decided to take some time for a yoga practice today. Today's video is specifically for the thighs and the booty, but we're also going to work on some general poses as well. Before we start, take a moment to arrive in this sacred space and let go of anything that is in your mind from before, from your day, or anything that is troubling you. So take a moment to bring the attention to your breath and start with a deep inhale and a long exhale. One more time, take a deep inhale and a long exhale. Deep inhale and a long exhale. So we will begin our session today on the top of the mat. So if you are in a seated position, you can get up and start right here with me. I will start in the middle of the mat so it's easier for you to see what I'm doing, but you can also start on top of the mat. So first of all, we begin in a mountain pose. Find a stable position, a stable ground, all your feet, toes on the mat. You might as well lift up your toes and then put them back on the mat again so you can feel the grip with every single toe. Shoulders are back, hands are facing forward, the palms, and your hips are in a neutral position. From here, once again, take a deep inhale and exhale. And just feel the stability you have, this stable ground that you get through your legs and your feet. And on those, we will be working today. So from here, take a deep inhale and come into chair pose. Shown from the side, it is important that your back is in a straight line, so we don't roll our back in a straight line, and your arms are in an extended position. If the pose is getting too intense for you, you can always just lift up yourself a little bit, or if you wish to practice a bit more intensely, you can go further down into the pose. So we just stay here for a few moments. And then we lift up the heels and slightly fold forward. You can just lay down with your chest on your legs if you like, or stay in a neutral position and just try to keep the balance. And slowly come back up again. Inhale again in chair pose. And exhale. Stay here, hold the balance. Take another inhale. And exhale. Come down with your heels. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Here you can feel the length in your thighs and in your lower leg. If the stretch is too intense, you can always bend your knees a little bit, or just try to touch the ground here. Then we'll inhale for a halfway lift. And exhale all the way down. Then step back with the right foot into high crescent lunge. And we stay here for a few breaths. With the next breath, we go a little bit further down, still holding the tension holding our arms straight. And also feeling the strength in the thighs and in the lower leg. From here, come forward into warrior 3 and also hold the tension. With your next inhale, lift up a little bit more and exhale, come down. Into forward fold. From here, inhale up halfway and exhale all the way down. Step back with the left foot and rise up into high crescent lunge. The next exhale, sink a little bit deeper into the pose and still keep the tension. And with the next exhale, we step forward into warrior 3. The main work here is to keep the balance. It's always possible to have the leg a little bit lower, but keeping it straight is the most important part. And with the next exhale, slowly let go. And we come into forward fold. Inhale halfway up and exhale, full forward. Let us step back 2 steps. We inhale up again and exhale down. When we inhale, we lift up the right foot, the right knee, and exhale, come down into a balance pose, a little bit similar to warrior 3, and inhale up again. Exhale down. Try to combine this movement with your breath. So you have a dynamic movement when you inhale, lifting up, and when you exhale, lowering down the upper body. One last time. Inhale up and exhale. And on the next exhale, just come back to standing. From here, we'll place a block in front that we will need a little bit later. Inhale up once again. Exhale down. Lift up the right foot again. On exhale, bring it back. And now place your left hand on the block. Maybe you want to take it a bit further to the outside. And then inhale up, open up into half moon. Take 2 more breaths here. And exhale, come back down again. And inhale, lift up. Let's take it from the other side. Deep inhale up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, bring your left knee, up. Let's take it from the other side. Take a deep inhale up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, bring your left leg up. And exhale, bring it forward. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, come forward. Try to keep it as dynamic as possible. And that way, it is also easiest to keep the balance. That happens sometimes. Nobody's perfect. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And bring down the foot to standing. Once again, we prepare our block. This time a little bit further to the right hand side. We inhale up. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, bring up the left foot. And this time we open up to the left to half moon pose. You don't have to have a lot of weight on the block. This is just the support to keep the balance and to keep the pose stable. And then exhale, slowly come back down. And we inhale up. And exhale, come down. For our next combination, we will once again start in front of the mat. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Come down to forward fold. And we step back with the left foot. Turn around your foot in a 90-degree angle. And we rise up into warrior two. We'll stay here for a moment. And bring the attention to the breath. Try to send your breath to the place in your body that is working the most at the moment. This can be your thigh, but this can also be any other part of the body that you feel like sending the breath to. From here, we'll place the right arm on the right thigh and inhale up to extended side angle. One more breath here. Exhale. Extend your right leg and feet are facing outward a little bit. Inhale up and exhale, sink down into goddess pose. We'll stay here for a few breaths. From here, inhale up. Bring your feet a little bit closer. Inhale up once again. And exhale down to garland pose. Try to press your knees to the outside with your elbows. And you can feel immediately a stretch in your thighs and in the hips. From here, on the next inhale, going to rise up. And exhale, bring your arms down. Let's take it from the second side. Inhale up. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale down. Bring back your right foot this time in a 90-degree angle as we rise up into Warrior 2. And we'll stay here for a few breaths. On the next exhale, place our left arm on the left leg and inhale up to extended side angle. Slowly bring down your hand and come up a little bit with your feet. Once again, they are facing outwards. We inhale up. Exhale, come down into goddess pose and fold our hands in front of the heart to stay here for a few moments. Goddess pose is a very powerful pose. It involves a lot of muscles, a lot of strength. But we are powerful, aren't we? So that's just what we are doing. Exhale, slowly come up. Inhale up. And exhale. Let go of your hands. Bring your feet a little bit closer. Once again, we inhale. Bring your hands together. And exhale. Once again, come down to a garland pose. One more breath here. And inhale up, all the way up, and exhale down. For our next part, let's come down to the mat. We will begin in tabletop pose. So your knees are just underneath the hips, hip width apart, and your hands are under your shoulders. From here, we inhale and lift the left arm and the right leg at the same time, and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Make sure that your hip doesn't move very much. It's really just the right leg and the left arm. One more. Inhale, and we stay here for a few breaths. And exhale, come down. From here, we turn the left foot a little bit to the outside and extend the right leg. And from here, open up. Feel the length on the right hand side of your body, but also the power in the left leg that is holding almost the entire weight at this moment. Exhale, come back down. And we continue on the other side. Take an inhale and extend the right arm, the left leg. Exhale, come down. Inhale up. Exhale, come down. One more time, and we stay here for a short moment. And exhale, come down. This time, turn the right foot a little bit to the outside, extend the left leg, and open up here. And exhale, come back down. From here, we are coming down to our belly. Feet are relaxed on the mat. And we will come into Superman pose. Extend your arms in front of you. And on the inhale, we lift the feet and also lift the arms. Draw back with your shoulders as if someone was pulling your shoulders back, and hold the strength in the booty. Stay here for 2 more breaths. Exhale, lower down. From here, we are coming to a seated position and extend our legs in front of us. Place the hands just behind us and inhale up into a reverse shoulder bridge. You can keep your head upright or just let it hang down. I prefer something in the middle. Take 2 more breaths here. And exhale, come down. Then we bring our feet a little bit closer to the hips. I have to move forward a little bit and slowly roll down vertebra by vertebra. Maybe you want to rearrange the shoulders here, and then bring your hands down to the mat beside you. Walk up again with the feet for a few centimeters, and then we'll inhale up and lift the hips. If you like, you can interlace your fingers underneath and just stay up here for a few breaths. Make sure you don't sink down with the hips. Try to keep them up as much as you can, just for a few more breaths. On your next exhale, release your fingers and slowly roll down vertebrae by vertebrae. Stay here for a few breaths and just feel for a moment how your legs feel, if they're maybe exhausted, or just worked out in a really comfortable state. From here, roll up our head and slowly come to a seated position or to a kneeling position, respectively. From here, we are going to inhale up, exhale, stay here. Inhale up, and now on the exhale, bend back a little bit and bring our hands to the heels. And we stay here for a few breaths. If you cannot touch your heels, or if you don't want to go that far, you can just stay a bit further up. Or if you like to challenge your flexibility, you can also go down all the way. Two more breaths here. And slowly come back up. And we come into child's pose for a moment, just to relax the back. From here, we'll slowly turn around and come back to a seated position. Inhale up once again and exhale. Roll down vertebra by vertebra back down to the mat. And you can then extend your legs, readjust the hips and readjust the shoulders. Have your palms facing the sky, and we come into Shavasana. We'll stay here for a few minutes time. Bring back your attention to your breath. Maybe you needed a lot of breath for this series. Our breath is our life. Whatever we do, the more intensity it has, and this does not only mean sports, we need a good breath. So bring your attention to your breath, how the air is getting into your body, sending you a lot of glowing energy that is expanding through all your cells, your veins, and the entire body. So stay with this vision for a moment and enjoy Shavasana. ready, slowly bring back your focus on your body. Make some small movements if you like. And come back to the awakened state. Move your ankles a little bit and your wrists. And then slowly roll to one side of your choice. And stay there for a moment. You can keep your eyes closed. And whenever you're ready, slowly come up to a seated position. Keep your eyes closed and focus on your breath one more time. Take a few breaths at your own pace before we close this practice. You may now open your eyes and bring your hands in front of your heart. Say thank you to yourself for taking the time to participate in this practice and to do something for your body and your soul. We bow forward for one namaste. Namaste. If you enjoyed my class, give it a thumbs up, and I would hope to see you soon again here on my channel. Thank you and namaste.